Welcome to another video. Today we are playing live. I don't normally do live gameplay, but I realized Dark Magician players are getting scammed by Konami. So what we're going to do here is show exactly how they're getting scammed. Alright, I was playing a game with Dark Magicians. I was going first, and I activated Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Great card. Very good against Runic Sprite, and a lot of decks that are spell heavy in this meta right now. If you control, and only you, a spellcaster monster, which we got real easily here, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. So that means our opponent, if they're playing Runic, they can't activate any of their cards. If they're playing Branded, they can't activate Branded Fusion. They can't activate Harpy Feather Duster to wipe our field. We're in an extremely good position here with the Secret Village. Now the opponent can get rid of this lock just by attacking over our Magician's Souls. Now, that's fine. So we're going to activate our Eternal Soul here. Now, if our opponent pops our Magician Souls, we still got the Dark Magician. Opponent can't activate spells. We're good. We're safe. We're not scammed. Alright? So everything's looking fine. Now, we're going to summon the Rod. Opponent's going to activate Elixir. Alright? We're getting to the part where we're getting scammed here. Everything seems like it's going normal, but we're about to get scammed. Eldritch is on the field. Very fancy. Opponent must have paid 1,000 gems. 1 billion gems to get this fancy Eldritch. We're going to activate our Dark Magical Circle. Now we can start popping. We're in a great spot. Let's get the Artemis on the field. Let's go to battle. Attack. Over the Banshee. Pass to the opponent. Now, we get this Dark Magician in the graveyard. We can resummon it with the Eternal Soul. Opponent. Banishing to set a spell. 7 cities, okay? 7 cities a spell. They can't activate it. They're going to battle. They're attacking over the Artemis. And they're going to attack over the Dark Magician. Now this is fine, right? Because opponent going to try and activate a spell. We just activate the Eternal Soul and stop it. But opponent, it goes straight to their main phase 2. We don't get a chance to activate the Eternal Soul. What happened? Well, Konami doesn't let you have priority if you have an effect that can activate before the end of the main phase. It skips straight from the battle phase to main phase 2 unless you toggle on. So I'm going to show you how to turn on the toggle so you don't get scammed, and then I'm going to play some games with Dark Magician so that you put your Dark Magician back on the field, your Secret Village still works, your opponent can't activate Zombie World, turn all your monsters into zombies, which are not spellcasters, turning off Secret Village forever, and stopping us from ever activating spells. Alright, so make sure your toggle's on. You go to the main menu, you go sub-menu, you go game settings. Alright, you got to be on the main menu here. General, scroll down. Alright, scroll down. Go to dual settings. And down here, you go to activation confirmation. And there's a bunch of options. You set it to switch. Switch will get you the button. Alright, that's all you got to do. Then you'll have the toggle. You toggle on. You stop your opponent from activating spells. Alright, let's go on to the rest of the Dark Magician gameplay. Let's start by activating Soul Servant. Let's get the Salvation. Let's activate the Circle. Confirm. Yes. Add. And we have a Branded Fusion on top of the deck. Should I activate this? This is going to shuffle my deck. You know what? We're going to set this. And we're going to pass the turn. Opponent playing Shuranuis. We actually can just call by the grave this. That's probably gonna mess our opponent up. So let's just do that. A bit greedy here. Our opponent has Ash. Could have used this to save our Branded Fusion from getting negated. But we'll see. Opponent setting a card. Drawing the Branded Fusion. Alright. Let's get this a shot. Now our goal is to win with Dark Magician. Branded Fusion. See if this gets negated. Summon the Lubellion. Send a Dark Magician. Send a Falna Albaz. This is great because it's going to let us draw cards. Activate Lubellion. Discard Dark Magician. Now our engine is online now. Even if this gets negated, we're in a great spot. All we really needed was to get Dark Magician into the graveyard to turn our engine online. Our opponent's going to decide whether or not to negate Lubellion. Opponents, they're really thinking. He's reading every word of Lubellion, and there's a lot of words on here before he decides what to do. Baby Eater. Maybe our opponent... Oh, there we go. There is the Imperm. Alright, opponent. You did it. You got there. Now that opponent is done negating our Lubellion, we get to activate. And hold on a second, let's do this first. Don't accidentally draw something we don't want to. Let's activate. Set a card. Yes. Set our Eternal Soul. Activate the Soul Servant. Draw a Call by the Grave. Alright. We'll get set. We'll go to battle. We can attack because our Lubellion was negated. And pass the opponent. And now, we toggle on. Because if you don't toggle on, Konami scams you and they don't let you activate your Eternal Soul whenever you could. Because you can activate Eternal Soul at any time. And when you do, you summon your Dark Magician from the graveyard, you banish a card with a Dark Magical Circle. But if you don't have toggle on, Konami will skip all the way to the end phase before they let you resolve it. Very sneaky. And it's scamming Dark Magician players out of wins, and I feel for you Dark Magician players. That's why I have this golden field. Opponent banishing our Lubellion. That actually does not matter. Go right ahead, opponent. Banish Lubellion. He's already done his job. Do we need to banish this card in the graveyard? This card's in your graveyard. You can target a level 6 higher monster you control. Reduce its level by 2. No. We good. We can leave that. We'll leave that out. Opponent is playing some sort of zombies deck. And now that we got toggle on, we can respond to everything they do. They summon a monster. We can activate. They set a card, we can activate. But if your toggle's off, they're going to be skipping right to the end phase. Alright, opponent. Skipping. Going to end phase. Alright, let's banish that face down card. Activate the effect of the Eternal Soul. Now, I'm going to be honest. I've been having a lot of fun with Dark Magician. Just realizing that the Eternal Soul can summon from hand, which means we could have activated this last turn. I am bad at Yu-Gi-Oh! I would just like to tell everyone that right now. Especially bad at Dark Magicians. Banishing that left arm offering. Alright. Opponent must have something in hand that they want to keep. And now, drawing into Super Poly. Much better when opponent has monsters to steal. But let's just activate Eternal Soul right now. Activate the Eternal Soul. Special summon Dark Magician from the hand or graveyard. Opponent has no cards on the field to banish. But we got 2 Dark Magicians. We got Style Mode. We got Dark Magician number 1, Dark Magician number 2. We get in for a lot of damage. Now, I did not create this deck. This deck was created by the person who got top 8 in that tournament against all the spray runic piles. Let's see if they got something spicy here. Dark the Dark Charmer. We can link our Dark Magicians off to steal a Dark Monster from our opponent's graveyard. And our opponent does have a Plague Spreader Zombie. Might be worth stealing, so let's just deal some damage here. Ooh, we can Super Poly our own Dark Magicians away. Is there a fusion monster that uses 2 Dark Magicians? Hold on, we might have a super awesome play. Let's deal some damage. And let's get in for lethal with Super Poly. We got a monster we can make, as long as it has at least 500 attack. We're going in for lethal with Dark Magicians. Oh yes, the Dark Magicians. Alright, this is awesome. Alright, now you know. Toggle on, win with Dark Magicians. Let's get in for lethal with Super Poly attack. And that's game. Dark Magic attack. Bam. Let's go on to the next one. Now that I've shown you the secret of the toggle, stick around for one more game. I'll show you the deck list at the end of the video. Next time, if you're subscribed to the channel, we'll be showing off budget Dinomorphias, which I think is going to be real fun. Interesting Dark Magician hand here. Let's get the Illusion of Chaos. Illusion gonna get us. We got a really great hand here. So I don't even know what we need. We get the Magician Souls probably. We don't have a Souls in hand. Get the Magician Souls. Put on top of the deck. We're gonna get with the Circle, so we'll put the Salvation on top of the deck. Activate the Circle. Circle gonna get us the Salvation. No, do not activate. Yes, confirm. Yes, I would like to get a card. I'll get the Salvation. Ooh. We can get a Max C. I definitely like that. Oh, we messed up. We messed up because now we're shuffling our deck. Can't get the Max C. That's okay. We don't need Max C. Salvation is good enough. Let's activate. Set a card, yes. Set the soul. Activate the souls. Special summon itself. Send a Dark Magician to the graveyard. Dark Magician, very fun. I never really played Dark Magician, and the deck actually pretty fun to play. So we get to put a card on top of our deck if we want and draw it. So let's do that. Because I think we want to get our Magician's Rod. Get the Rod. Get Rotting. Activate the effect of the Soul Servant. Draw the Rod. Summon the Rod. Activate. We get another Soul Servant. Why not? Set up our draw for next turn. This isn't once per turn. That's crazy. Alright. And we could Fusion Summon with a Verte. Do we go for Verte here? I don't know if Verte will let us make... will Verte let us make Lubellion? You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's see what Verte makes. I'm exploring this deck because I don't actually know how to play it very well. So we're learning. If this doesn't work, it's okay because we can summon Dark Magician from the graveyard on our opponent's turn. Grant a Fusion. We can just go straight for the Lubellion, Mirror Jade. Yeah, this Mirror Jade's pretty good. So yeah, we use the Snaky Boy. And we skip the Lubellion, go straight for Mirror Jade. Alright, I like it. I like it, I like it. Pass turn. Opponent, what you got? Remember, toggle on. That was what I taught you in the first video, or first game. Keep your toggle on so you don't get scammed. Now we can activate Eternal Soul whenever our opponent does anything. We can banish. You really got to toggle on as Dark Magician. That's what I've learned. Opponent, get in their draw phase. Gotta watch out for the clock though. Don't want to run out of time. Opponent, you got something to blow up our whole field. Evenly matched should be pretty bad here. The evenly matched, what do I keep? Probably the soul. I think I let everything else go, keep the soul, activate Soul Servant in response. That's what I think I would do if I got evenly matched from here. Evenly matched value skyrocketing. Now I will say this deck list has been tuned to play against sprites. So if we ever see a sprite, if this person's playing sprites, ooh, Evil Twins. Evil Twins is not sprites, but they sometimes play sprites. We'll just have to see. Evil Twins, I think I wait till they do their first link, and then I banish from the first link. I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, they get the other Evil Twin. And on the first link summon, we banish. Okay. And we're going to use Mirror Jade Banish first. Because our Dark Magician can banish anything. Mirror Jade can only banish monsters. Opponent. What you got? Can you get through Dark Magician branded? Opponent thinking. They're thinking, if I link summon, my opponent's going to banish with the Mirror Jade. That's right, opponent. We're going to show you the power of Dark Magicians. Paid good money for this field so that we can show fools how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sky Cavalry Centuria. Cannot be destroyed while it has a material. Oh, we're not going to destroy you. We are not destroying you. Let's send Alba Lentis. Very spicy include in the extra deck. That lets us add a spell to our hand. Banish that that little monster there. I wonder what other plays you got. No normal summon, but 5 cards in hand. We don't have a Dark Magician Girl in the graveyard. Opponent, done! Showing them the power of Dark Magicians. Alright, you know what? Maybe we have time for just one more quick game. We'll do one more quick game. Let's go. Alright, the ultimate duel. We got full golden field. We got the secret tech, which is Secret Village. This is the tech that let them beat sprites. And our opponent is just conceding. They are giving up. Instant win. Alright, we didn't need to do anything. Alright, that's enough. Let's show off the deck list. Rank up time. Ranking up in gold with Dark Magicians. The perfect deck to rank out of gold. Alright, here is the top 8 Dark Magician deck list. When I saw this, I thought it was super spicy. Thought it looked like a lot of fun. Maybe you want to play Dark Magicians. We got 2 Dark Magicians. I got the super blinged out OG Dark Magician and the Dark Magician foil. We got triple Magician Souls, triple Max C. The only hand trap we're running in this whole deck is Max C. Isn't that crazy? 2 evenly matched, very good against Sprite. But other than that, just triple Max C, not even Ash Blossom. We got triple Rod, 2 Fallen Albaz, a Dark Magician Girl, triple Illusion of Chaos, Terraforming, Preparation of Rites, triple Brand of Fusion, 2 Secret Village. This is the secret tech that let them go against all the Runic Sprite decks. You control a spellcaster your opponent controls. No spellcasters. They cannot activate spell cards. So you play this, you play any Dark Magician monster, any Magician Souls, your Rod, their spells they can't activate. They're done. They're out of the game. You have to hard draw this though. There is no way to search it. We got Salvation at 1, 2 Circles, 2 Super Polys. Very good at ripping up boards with all these wacky fusion monsters in here. We got Earth Golem, Ignistar, Cyburst, and a Link monster. Moon Dragon of the Swamp. 2 monsters with the same attribute, different types. Steal your opponent's monsters, and if they're playing Branded or they're playing Dark Magicians, you can just steal their monsters. Easy. Alright. We got triple Brand Fusion. Yeah, 2, there we go. 2 Call by the Graves. Triple Soul Servant. Secrets of Dark Magic. 2 evenly matched. And 1 Eternal Soul. Let me know. Should I be playing more of this? I always felt like I was so vulnerable with only one of these. If it gets popped or anything, you can't get it back. In the extra deck, Moon Dragon, Earth Golem, Dark Magician, Dark Magicians, Albion, Master of Chaos, 2 Mirror Jades, Blue Bellion, Albalanis, Artemis, Predaplan Verte Anaconda Dark, Celine, and Access Code Talker. Celine, with all these spellcasters, very easy to summon a spellcaster from the graveyard. And you're going to get a bunch of spell counters. We got lots of spells going on. Hope you liked the video. Next time, I'll be doing Budget Dynamorphias. Be sure to come back, check that out, and have a good night. I'll see you next time.